Hey everybody, I wanted to go through a quick video on changing a mixed number into an improper fraction. Okay, so we're going to change number forms, specifically mixed number to an improper fraction. Let's jump right in. Okay, you see the mixed number sitting in front of you, 2 3/4. What it means to write that as an improper fraction is to say we're focused in on the fact that we have quarters. And so, rather than telling us how many whole parts you have and some bits, just tell me how many of those bits do you have. So we're going to change so that we can report everything in terms of quarters. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of all my circles now that we know what we're talking about, and let's break it down. So, first off, we've got 2 whole pieces. So if we went back to our good old pies or pizzas, if I took my 2 whole pizzas and then I went through and I said, I have all of those pizzas, that's what that 2 means, then I'm going to have 4 quarters per each pizza. So you can see if you count up all those quarters, that's going to give me 8 of them. Then what it says is I've got this extra pizza, but rather than having 4 quarters of it, I only have 3 quarters. So I have an additional 3. And so if I take my 8 and I add on my 3, I have 11. I don't have 11 though. I have 11 of those pieces, those sized bits. And so your answer would be 11 quarters. That's really what the problem's asking us for. To write something as an improper fraction means don't worry about the whole parts. Just tell me how many of those pieces do you have. Okay, now that we understand that in terms of a concept, what's the fast way? Well, if we recognize that 2 3/4, the 2 represents a whole number of something, then what I can do is I can multiply the size of my piece, quarters, by my whole number. If you recall, that's what got me my 8 of them. But then what I need to do is I need to add on those additional 3. So if you follow my gold, then my green, we can get there directly. So I'm going to calculate my 4 times my 2, which is 8, add on my 3, there's my 11. 11 what? Quarters, fourths. And there we go. There is your algorithm, your process for being able to change a mixed number into an improper fraction. Okay, I'm going to shrink that down and I'm going to add in one more just to make sure that we are good with that process. So let's say that I had 3 2/5. Take a moment. Check and see if you can follow that algorithm, turn that into an improper fraction. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take my 3 and I'm going to multiply it by my 5. That gets me up to 15. Then I got to add on my 2. That gets me 17. 17 what? There's my fifths. Okay, I'm hoping that gave you some reasoning behind the algorithm, behind the process that we do, and then gave you a quick method to be able to get there and do so confidently. Okay, best of luck with your practice.